If you're a driven person dealing with insomnia, I can almost guarantee that at some point you started taking a lot of action to overcome your insomnia. This might look like cutting all the caffeine out of your life or not exposing yourself to blue light 3 hours before bed. Today we're going to learn that as far as insomnia is concerned, these rules are way more arbitrary than we might think. If you're new to the channel, my name is John. I suffered from chronic insomnia for over 7 years, and I am now an insomnia coach for driven people looking to overcome insomnia for good in a practical manner without any woo-woo. Whenever we do something to force sleep to happen, that is called a sleep effort. These efforts usually come at a cost to our quality of life, whether that's time, money, or missed opportunities to do things that we'd genuinely rather be doing instead. It might feel like we're doing something productive to help our sleep, but sleep efforts are usually not helpful to overcome insomnia. In fact, they can complicate our recovery. Typically speaking, the more complicated our recovery is, the harder it's going to be on us. When people hear this, they can become quite skeptical. Understandably so. There's no shortage of legitimate scientific studies done by reputable professionals who show that, objectively speaking, you can do things to improve your sleep. Whether it's taking melatonin an hour before bed or improving your diet, there are certainly things that you can do to improve your sleep. Who am I to say that all that data is wrong? I'm just some guy on YouTube with a handful of subscribers. And if you have insomnia right now, when I was in your shoes a few years ago, I would have said the same exact thing. But, let me be clear. I'm not saying that those things won't improve someone's sleep. What I am saying is that those things have a chance to improve your sleep in the long run only if you don't have insomnia. The reason for this is because those things do not address the root cause of insomnia. When we have insomnia, it's easy to think that maybe something has crippled our sleep drive, or there's something else broken with our body and we need to assist it. And so we try to help it out with supplements or drugs or any of the common sleep hygiene approaches that you usually find online. What we often don't realize is that it's the unhealthy, obsessive relationship with sleep that we've developed that's the problem. And you can't really correct that with a bottle of magnesium. If you're an ambitious man with insomnia, I've got the only insomnia program that you will ever need. The Path to Peace program. Whether you're trying to excel in your career, athletics, or dating, and you find that insomnia keeps getting in your way, I've got your back. We've got a curated video curriculum, a dedicated Slack channel, group coaching sessions twice a week. And if you're an ambitious woman and you're interested, don't worry, this program works great for everyone. Click on the link below and we'll get you started on the Path to Peace. Now maybe some of you watching this might be thinking, well okay, but my sleep has improved kind of, a little bit, sometimes when I do X. Doesn't mean that there's something to X. That's a topic for another video, but for the sake of brevity, I believe trying to mask the anxiety around sleep with something to make sleep happen will only hurt our insomnia in the long run. So if you don't have insomnia and you want to maybe try improving your sleep, then by all means, try out the sleep supplements and the sleep hygiene. If you do have insomnia and you really want to improve your sleep, then what's going to be much more important than anything else is to repair your relationship with sleep. The reason why I say that is because although it might have proven to help some people out with sleep, the psychological tax involved in utilizing those sleep hacks might not be worth it, and it can cause us to develop the false belief that our bodies are only capable of sleeping only under a certain amount of strict conditions. And it can be very stressful to make sure that we adhere to these conditions properly every night. Beyond that, it can be outright terrifying if or when they stop working. If you're dealing with insomnia, I think it can help to look at those sleep requirements and rules as rather arbitrary. It feels like we really need to not expose ourselves to a flicker of bright light 30 minutes before bed, and if we do that, then heaven forbid we will be up all night. But really, seeing that bright light is not the cause of your ongoing chronic insomnia. Again, it's your poor relationship with sleep that's the issue. Rather than stressing out about not having the perfect conditions for sleep, it might be more helpful to see that they are rather arbitrary. It's way more irrelevant to chronic insomnia than you would think. I hope this was helpful for you. If it was, please feel free to do the usual like, comment, subscribe stuff. Here at Insomnia to Peace, I provide coaching services for driven people looking to overcome insomnia for good.